The real April Fool's joke is this create a world screen, right? Right? Day one, I spawned into the world and started just like any other Minecraft world by punching a tree. That's when I got the first proposal of the world. See, in this version of Minecraft, we'll be presented with several proposals that the players will be tasked to vote upon. Though, much like real-world politics, there'll just be one guy making all the choices, and everyone else will have to suffer. I voted to teach Enderman how to place blocks correctly, and then I got the I voted advancement. I will mention off the bat, there is a reason why this is only 69 days, not just because it's a funny number. We will get to that later in the video. Anyway, next, I made basic tools and got stone, and voted for everyone to copy me. I also voted for villagers to trade beet seeds. Then I spotted a jungle temple. I got some more wood and then went to go take it on. The loot was trash, as expected. Next, I gathered melons for food and I tamed a parrot. Then I tamed another parrot. To avoid being killed by mobs, I crafted a bed, ending my first and very packed day of hardcore Minecraft. Day 2, I cooked some cows, and then I voted to multiply tool speed by 125%, and also to make the world haunted. Vote number 10 was to replace me with an advanced AI bot, and to make glow bees. Then I moved up to this cherry biome I found. Vote for beds to skip days instead of nights. Day 3, I wandered around aimlessly for a bit, trying to find where I left those parrots at. I found my parrots and brought them into the cherry forest with me. And that's when disaster struck. A creeper blew up one of my parrots, but it gets worse. Because of this, I was kind of depressed, and I just kind of walked away from my chair. One of my roommates happened to come in at the time, and just basically stabbed my parrot. I literally just turned off Minecraft and said, should I start this video over? I don't know. Day 4. Anyway, beds skip days instead of nights now, so it's night, and I'm building a house. Not sure if this is day 4 or not. Maybe it's day 3, but we're gonna call it day 4. Then I made some armor and did a bunch of voting. Day 5 started off by doing some mining and working on the house. At some point, a vote passed to do tiny player mode, and at this point, the votes are coming in very fast, so I'm only gonna mention the very game-changing ones. A lot of these are just votes to like change the water color or water fog color in certain biomes, or like sky color, or a big one is changing letters to like different colors or different characters and stuff. So yeah, watch for changing letters. Day 6 was spent mostly finishing up the floor of the house and starting on the roof. I wanted to try and make the roof out of dripstone and tuff. Spoiler, this house is really ugly. I tried. Anyway, that means I'm going to have to go to the mines, where I voted for Big Head mode. Day 7, Big Head mode is terrifying, and seeing as I am mini, I am kind of just like a head sliding across the ground. Day 8, I worked on the roof and did vote number 69. Nice. Day 9, a vote was passed that made the world very foggy. Don't ask me what vote number that was. I don't know. After that, I went out in search of a village. Day 10, tried to bring a villager home through the fog. I wanted to buy diamond armor from him. He did sell me a diamond helmet because the villagers were reshuffled, making their currency diamond helmets. Luckily, that made everything really cheap because they don't stack, but also difficult because I don't have a big supply of diamond helmets lying around anywhere. Day 11, got the villager home and put windows in the house so he won't escape. Day 12, I had some interesting guests and had to travel to spawn to find them. Duke? Lord Gigabyte? What are you guys doing here?
I
don't know. I just got randomly teleported here. Why am I just ahead?
Why is he just ahead?
I'm gonna find you guys. You guys have to be at spawn.
It's a good thing we have a head start. Ah! I don't know what windmill is, but I just voted for it.
Day 13. Everyone's skins were anonymized, and I finally reached spawn to bring the Duke of Craft and Lord Gigabyte back to my house.
I see you. We found him. All right, cool.
I have a
what?
diamond helmet.
You're tinier. You're tinier than we are.
I am. Day 14. We finally reached my home, and we all got our skins back. And then we lost them again. Also, Lord Gigabyte blew up. Day 15. Me and Duke built a shrine to Herobrine. We also voted every player to get Infinite Hero of the Village, which will make trades much cheaper. Day 16. The intrusive thoughts won. Again. Day 17. I went mining because I need some better gear. After LG blew up, I realized I too could be instantly taken out by a creeper if caught off guard. Found my first diamonds on day 17. Day 18. I went out in search for sugarcane and leather so I could get bookshelves for an enchanting setup. Also, French mode is now enabled, which is interesting. Ultra realistic mode is also enabled, which basically means I have to drink water, and there's a rule called Life's a Dream, which, among other things, give me a higher chance for blaze rods and ender pearls from piglin barters. Day 19. I realized that for some reason, it was a perpetual thunderstorm. Between that and French mode, I don't know if the Herobrine Shrine is working, though I guess I was the one who voted for these things. Okay, I may not always read the votes, because it's always thundering. I can just sleep as many times as I want. So the next few days go as follows. Day 20, I slept, and day 21, I slept, and on day 22, I decided to bring the villagers inside finally. Day 23. At some point in here, I AFK for a day. It was on purpose. I've always wondered, since Minecraft worlds start on day 0, what the YouTubers always do, so I just intentionally lost a day. So now the day counter on the F3 screen is accurate. Day 24. I've had 2 fishing related votes. One of them is Polluted Ocean, where I can fish up any item in the game, and the other is Buff Fishing, where I instantly fish up items. These paired together are a great way to lag your PC. Day 25. I spent all day fishing up items and voting. The fishing was actually a really good source of XP. Either way, I now have netherite pants and infinite dolphin's grace and resistance 5. So that's overpowered. So I don't really need good armor now, but I kind of want it. So I'm going to head into the nether to find a netherite upgrade template, because I can't find any in fishing. Also, I want some actual content, because fishing isn't that interesting. Day 26. Haha. I did more fishing. I also got infinite water breathing, and also mobs have a very high chance of dropping a spawn egg when they're killed. Day 27. Finally entered the nether. After wandering around the nether for a while, I became too thirsty and started dying. But I didn't take any damage, because, well, I'm invincible, apparently. So that's fun. It did damage my armor, though. Usually I would just place down a water bucket, but I'm in the nether. So I tried getting either water bottles from piglins, or obsidian from piglins, so I could leave the nether. Day 28, I wandered around aimlessly. Day 29, I continued to wander around aimlessly lost. Day 30, I'm still lost. Day 31, I don't know, you take a guess what I did. Day 32, you're still watching this video? You haven't unsubscribed yet? Day 33, I finally did something. No water yet, but I found a fortress, and I have a ton of pearls now. So I decided to get some blaze rods, and maybe I'll fight the dragon. I ended up finding a bastion that had all the obsidian that I needed to leave this place. Day 34, first thing I did when I got to the overworld was get water. Day 35, we were in an ocean far from home, so I fished, and I fished, so I filled several boxes with items, started to lag my PC with all the items laying around. Day 36, I duplicated the netherite template that I found in the bastion, and I upgraded my armor to full netherite, which doesn't matter since I don't take damage anyway. Day 37, I moved to a new fishing spot since the old one had too many items laying around and was causing my computer to burst into flames. Day 38, did more fishing and did a bunch of unnecessary upgrades to my tools and armor. Day 39, I did more fishing. Day 40, did more fishing, and then I realized I need some actual content. Day 41, I trimmed my armor and decided I should take on an ocean monument, because, well, I thought it would be fun since I've spent the last several days fishing. Day 42, I took on the monument with ease. It was very notable. Day 43, I decided I should fight the ender dragon, especially since I'm definitely in the stronghold ring. So I threw an Eye of Ender, and turns out it was actually pretty close. Day 44, searched around in a cave for ages, trying to find the stronghold. On day 45, I finally found the stronghold and entered the end. I don't know why, but there was just so many endermen spawning that literally I was at like 1 frame per second. So I stopped recording just to kind of think about what I was supposed to do. So anyway, I dug myself into a hole and waited for a vote to disable enderman spawns. And then I just went up, and at like 1 frame per second, which was very painful, I just poured a bunch of water on the ground until they were all gone. Bit by bit. Once my frames were stable again, I started to record and killed the dragon. But anyway, after I got back to the overworld, I realized that my helmet had broke. I started out on a quest to get a new helmet. But I also wanted mending, so this wouldn't happen again. So I also went out on a quest to find a village. I found a village pretty immediately, which is where I set up camp and started fishing, trying to get some emeralds. Day 46. Started out with a trip down into a cave to get flint to craft a fetching table. I will be making my fortune on the stick market. Also, I trapped a farmer. Don't ask me if I ever say hi to him. I didn't. Day 47. I trapped this man in a box till he gave me mending. Day 48. Finally got mending. After that, I began to work on an iron farm. Day 49. Continued work on the iron farm. Day 50. Still working on the iron farm, but having spawn eggs for everything makes it really easy. Day 51. Finished up the iron farm. Day 52. I started getting mending on the armor and mended it using fishing. Day 53. I just fished all day. My game lagged a lot. Day 54. Oh yeah, it's the vote update. I have voting to do. I mostly voted to do nothing. Day 55. I realized my mending villager was gone, so I spent all day trying to fish for another mending book, or for a villager egg, to no avail. All it did was crash my game. Day 56, ended up getting a villager, but all day, no mending. Day 57, got a mending villager again, and chopped down a forest for emeralds. I realized I had a spawner that I'd got from fishing, and I had spawn eggs too, so it was time to make the easiest creeper farm ever. It's literally just a box, guys. Now I can make rockets, so it's time to do the next quest. See, I realized after defeating the dragon and the Elder Guardians, why not do an all boss run? So I went to the Nether to get wither heads, and the first one I killed dropped a skull. On day 58, I went to a bastion for a new netherite upgrade template, so that way I could build a new helmet. This is when I had the brilliant plan. Killing things drops spawn eggs. I could just repurpose the creeper farm to make wither skellies and get the heads I needed that way. Day 59. Finally finished my helmet and got all the skulls I needed to make a wither. Now time to fight one, and I'm also going to fight a warden, so I need to find a deep dark. Day 60. My game crashed, so I stopped recording. By the time I realized, I was halfway through killing the wither and had already finished off the warden. But I'm not that guy, so I respawned the warden and fought him again. My new helmet broke again. So I did the fight with no armor because I'm invincible. But I forgot a bow, and my trident has riptide, so the wither fight was actually challenging. Well, breaching him was. Also, I have no clue why he's attacking so fast. Does he always attack this fast? Here's that second warden fight, by the way. Anyway, I made a new helmet and prepared for the most dangerous journey yet. My journey to the final frontier. Day 61. First, I decided to make this other portal right next to my nether portal. Warning, your childhood PTSD will be triggered for a second. But the water bucket, it will actually work. It will actually light the portal, I swear. Don't believe me? Well, look. They added the Aether to Minecraft. Apparently, a lot of the internet was simultaneously fooled by YouTube videos back in the day and thought this was in vanilla and cried themselves to sleep every night after they tried. I don't know. Gonna be me. Anyway, psych. This was a nice village, but let's leave it in shambles. Keep getting spawn eggs from killing things, so yeah, havoc can be wreaked. Also, I'm curious what happens if you kill the dragon in the overworld. But I guess we'll never know, because it's time to first have a very fast anime duel with this warden. Is it always this fast? This isn't normal, right? I did try and chase this dragon down, but he made a very nice diagonal tunnel. Eventually I ran out of rockets, so that'll be a mystery for another video, I guess. Day 62. Well, morning of 62, really. The moon is still out. I found a cow and fed him lots of air. He got really bloated, but when I got on his back, he let out all the air like a balloon. The next thing I knew, I was landing on the moon. And well greeted by a strange view of the planet I once called home. Wait, it's all teacup? Always has been. Yeah, basically I just slaughtered a bunch of moon cows, because that's all there is to do up here. I did find this neat rover. I didn't have anything in it that really looked that cool. But it looked cool when it transformed. Then the rest of the day I made this cheese sculpture. I think it's good. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Day 63. Yeah, I got really bored and decided to leave the moon. Now back on Earth, I decided I needed to wrap everything up and prepare for my final day in the world forever. There will be no part 2. Do not ask me to make it. I will not do it. Oh, and in case you were curious, I've been voting for nothing for a while because it's been so many repeal votes, and basically they're just changing text colors and biome colors at this point, which isn't exciting enough to mention. Besides, so many votes happen every day, that would be the whole video. Yes, day 64, a stack of days. I'm back on Earth and I need to close up loose ends. First, I need to find my original house, the one from the cherry forest. I need to give it a proper goodbye and get some materials from there. I actually did like this house, but the village base is just better. I need to build a new house at the village base, by the way. I found the cherry house, and for some reason, performance was really bad over here. I visited Duke's grave and planted him a little garden. Next, I took everything of possible value and left into the nether. When I arrived back, I planted a cherry forest in the village and began construction on what would be my new home. This would act as a trophy room, somewhat of everything rare or cool that I collected over the 69 days. Most of these would be from fishing, LOL. The days 65 was mostly spent working on the build. I wanted the cherry tree I was building around to be kind of a feature of the house. Day 66 was spent working on the interior and putting my many treasures. I had a bedrock, the warden portal thing, don't remember what that's called. Lots of netherite and diamonds. At one point, a vote passed to make all the creepers charge creepers, and I did get some mob heads during that, but I don't think I recorded it because I couldn't find the footage. I also had my Skulk Catalyst for my Warden fight as well. Day 67. I built these beacons and just messed with the design of the inside. Day 68. Realizing I've never done such a proper send-off to a Minecraft world before, but I decided to put all my gear on display. At this point, I also realized I needed some new parrots, so I got them both and just waited. Day 69. Nice. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. Hopefully we're gonna get back on a more consistent upload schedule soon. Thank you for watching.